Welcome students. In our science class we are going to learn the topic forces and motion. We get studied in our earlier classes that push or pull results in some motions of the object. Here some pictures are there. Can you identify whether it is push or pull? Yes, it is the correct answer for the pictures. Now we see the topic motion and rest. What is the difference between motion and rest? For example, suppose there is a book on table. Is the book moving? You will say it is not moving. It is at rest. If you push the book to one side to look at the picture and say whether Morgan is in motion or at rest. Morgan is moving with respect to the Anita and Babu. But with respect of Rekha, Morgan is not moving. He is at rest. Now you answer the picture. Event 1. The man in the boat is moving with respect to the bank of river, but he is at rest with respect to the boat. In event 2, the girl on the swing is dash with respect to the seat of the swing. The answer is rest. She is dash with respect to the garden. The answer is moving. In event 3, Nisha is going to her grandmother's house by bicycle. The girl on the bicycle is dash. What is the answer for that? The girl on the bicycle is moving with respect to the road. She is dash with respect to the bicycle. The answer is she is rest with respect to the bicycle. Now our topic is contact force and non-contact force. What is contact force? The force is executed by touching the body. That is called contact force. The force is applied without touching the object. That is called non-contact. According to agencies, the forces are two types. One is animate forces, another one is inanimate forces. Animate means living things. Inanimate means non-living things. And the types of forces, two types. Contact force, another one is non-contact force. What will happen when we apply a force on object? The object speed is changed and the direction also change, and the shape of the object will change. Now we are going to see the types of motion. Here some pictures are there. Sharp the pencil. It is rotated in its axis. Second one is draw a circle using a pencil and compass. That is circle. Third one, use the ruler and draw a straight line in another paper. That is straight line. And she kept the pencil between her finger and moved it back and forth. That is back and forth. Now we can classify the motion, the path taken by the object. Here first one is linear motion. That is straight line. Next, curvilinear. That is moving again like a throwing ball. Next, circular motion, moving in a circle. Next, rotatory. The movement of the body about its own axis like rotating tap. Next, oscillatory, that is moving back and forth. The last one is zigzag motion, that is irregular motion, like the motion of bee or people walking in a crowded street. Now you look at the image and tell the correct motion of the image. The first one is linear motion, second one is curvilinear, third one is circular motion, next one is zigzag or irregular motion, the last one is oscillatory motion.